Hi, and welcome to Dr. KJ's Skin Age to Perfection Korean 10-Step Program. Today we're going to be talking about post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and acne scars. I first started using the Korean 10-Step Program in October of 2017 when I developed really bad hormonal cystic acne. After months of trying new products, looking for different programs, and even seeking the help of a dermatologist, my skin finally became clear. I had no more acne bumps, but I had a lot of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And I'm going to show you today the program that took me from having a lot of acne scars on my jawline, my chin, to having really clear skin. Okay, so the first step that I always do is double cleanse. I use an oil-based cleanser to get all those oil-based impurities, the sunblock, and everything off of my face. The oil-based cleanser that I used then and still use now is the Innisfree Green Tea Balancing Cleansing Oil. I use this as the first step. After I oil-based cleanse, I then use a water-based cleanse. Since I was seeking a dermatologist at that time, we used a sulfa-based prescription face wash to help make sure that I didn't get any new lesions. I used this sulfa-based wash, I recommend it, and I actually still use it now. After I used the washing, I then went on to the next step, which is exfoliation. I used chemical acids to exfoliate because at that time I would still get some outbreaks, and it was really harsh and rough when I used mechanical exfoliations. I used AHAs and BHAs to chemically exfoliate my skin. I recommend using that to anyone who has post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation because it increases cell turnover, so you'll notice more clear skin much quicker. The BHA I used was Cosrx. I used the Cosrx PHA Blackhead Power Liquid. This contains 4% salicylate. The salicylates are great because they're oil soluble, so they get deep inside your pores, kill out the sebum, and they increase cell turnover. So they work fast, they work great. After I used my BHA, the oil soluble cleanser first, exfoliant first, I then used the AHA, which is a water soluble. The AHA that I recommend using and that I love is the AHA 7 Whitehead Power Liquid. It has glycolic acid in it by Cosrx. Glycolic acid is great. It works just as well as retinoids into stopping outbreaks. It gets deep into the skin also, and you'll notice more clear, less hyperpigmented skin, and you'll just feel bright all over. After using the acids, I then use a toner. Once again, I stuck with the Cosrx brand. I use the Cosrx BHA Skin Returning Aerosol. This was the toner that I used. It's a great toner. It has 69.8% black bee propolis. The bee products are amazing. They increase cell turnover, they increase your collagen, your skin looks bright and youthful. This also has AHA and BHA, but just very mild levels, so it is good to use every day. Okay, I will note that with the acids, I switched between BHA and AHA initially. I used them every other day. I didn't use them both at once. Once I started using this for about 3 months, I was able to use both products at once. The AHA and the BHA, these acids do make your skin more sensitive to the sun, so you're really gonna wanna make sure you use sunblocks. After using the Cosrx toner, I then go ahead and use my beauty water. I use the Son&Park beauty water just to help make my skin more hydrated and feel refreshed. I don't necessarily need to use this toner at this step because I previously just used the Cosrx skin retoning solution. After the toner, always comes the essence. Don't ever skip the essence. This is the crucial step in the Korean 10-step. It has the fermented yeast, so it leaves your skin just feeling very renewed. It increases cell turnover, and you'll notice more youthful, brighter skin very quickly. After your essence comes your serums. These two next serums I'm going to tell you about, I actually was not using then, but I wish I was. First is the hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary. I wish I was using this. It just gives your skin so much more hydration, and you're really going to want to do that as you've been chemically exfoliating. After that, I would recommend using The Ordinary's Niacinamide Zinc. Once again, I wasn't using that then. Some of the products I did use had smaller amount of zincs, but this has, of niacinamide. But this has 10% of niacinamide. It's very great for hyperpigmentation. They're both very great for wound healing. And so you'll notice that those lesions, those scars, they're just going away and fading much quicker. At nighttime, you're gonna wanna add a nighttime serum, preferably something with a small amount of retinols in it and retinoic acids. I actually stayed away from retinoic acids like Retin-A. I used those. I did not like them at all. When I used them, I felt very irritated, very red. I would pill a lot, so I stayed away from any of that type of product. I did use the retinol, the small amount that's in the Missha Time Revolution Night Repair. I used this at nighttime, just a small, a few drops of it, and rubbed it into my whole skin at night. I liked it. My skin felt fresher. It felt more vibrant. It just felt really good when you went to bed. You felt nice and moisturized. After using this product, you could use a sheet mask at night, maybe even just 2 to 3 times a week. Put a sheet mask, rest for 10 to 20 minutes, and then take it off. All those products that you just applied will sink into your skin and go in really, really deeply in that sheet mask that has some products in it too, maybe, can help your skin just feel like you're glowing. After the sheet mask, I would then use an eye cream. The Ordinary products, the caffeine solution, 5% plus EGCA. You can use this eye cream day and night. After you put your night cream on, you're then going to want to put a final barrier on your skin for moisture, and that is the PHA Moisture Renewal Power Cream by Cosrx. I use that also. During the daytime, after this cream, don't forget sunblock. You need your sunblock. The Neogen sunscreen 50 SPF is what I was using then. It's what I still use now. I think this is a great product. You really, really, really are going to want to use sunscreen every single day. It will protect you from getting further hyperpigmentation. It will stop those dark spots from getting even darker, and you're going to want to protect the rest of your skin that may not have the hyperpigmentation but is exposed to the acids, and to keep them safe. Okay, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comment below. If you like the video, press the like button, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you.